deserts are harsh environments, the land is dry and unforgiving, growing food is a constant struggle. For centuries, the people of Dadbanner and the Kubuqi Desert, Inner Mongolia, faced these challenges. Their lives were intertwined with the land's fate. Traditional farming methods struggled against the relentless desert winds and scorching sun. The soil, starved of moisture and nutrients, yielded meager harvests. The cycle of poverty and environmental degradation seemed unbreakable. The Kubuqi Desert, one of China's largest deserts, was expanding. Sand dunes encroached upon precious farmland, threatening the livelihoods of thousands. Desertification, the process of fertile land turning into desert, posed a significant challenge to China's ecological balance. The Chinese government recognized the urgency of the situation and launched ambitious programs to combat desertification. The 3 North Shelter Belt Forest Program, also known as the Great Green Wall, was one such initiative. This massive afforestation project aimed to create a green belt of trees across northern China, holding back the desert's advance. But the Kubuqi Desert presented unique challenges. The arid climate made it difficult for many tree species to survive. The soil lacked the essential nutrients for healthy plant growth. A new approach was needed, one that could work in harmony with the desert's delicate ecosystem. In the heart of the Kubuqi Desert, a surprising solution emerged: rabbits. These small, furry creatures, often associated with cuteness and domesticity, became unlikely heroes in the fight against desertification. Local entrepreneurs, inspired by the idea of sustainable development, saw an opportunity to utilize rabbits' natural behaviors to restore the degraded land. Rabbits are known for their burrowing habits. Their burrows help aerate the soil, improving water infiltration and creating pathways for roots to grow. Their droppings act as natural fertilizer, enriching the soil with essential nutrients. The project started with introducing a specific breed of rabbit, well suited to the desert environment. These rabbits were not raised for their meat or fur, but for their ability to revitalize the land. They were released into designated areas where their grazing and burrowing could have the most impact. The rabbits in turn provided an additional source of income for local farmers. The success of the rabbit project was closely linked to the planting of willow trees. Willows are known for their resilience and ability to thrive in harsh conditions. They have a remarkable ability to grow in sandy soil with minimal water. Their deep roots help stabilize the sand dunes, preventing further erosion. Willow leaves, rich in nutrients, provide excellent fodder for the rabbits. This symbiotic relationship between rabbits and willows formed the foundation of the greening initiative in Dadbanner. Farmers planted willow saplings in rows, creating protective barriers against the desert wind. The rabbits were allowed to graze between the rows, their droppings fertilizing the soil and their burrows enhancing water absorption. As the willows grew, they provided shade for the rabbits, protecting them from the scorching sun. The trees also acted as natural windbreaks, reducing the evaporation of precious moisture from the soil. Hopping towards prosperity. The introduction of rabbits brought about a remarkable transformation in Dadbanner. The once barren land slowly began to recover. The rabbits' activities improved soil fertility, creating favorable conditions for plant growth. The willow trees flourished, their roots binding the sand and their leaves providing a constant source of nourishment for the rabbits. This virtuous cycle helped stabilize the ecosystem, paving the way for more sustainable land management practices. The economic benefits for local farmers were significant. Rabbit farming provided an additional source of income, diversifying their livelihoods and reducing their dependence on traditional crops. The improved soil conditions led to increased yields of other crops, such as fruits and vegetables. The willow trees themselves provided valuable resources such as timber for construction and leaves for fodder. The success of the rabbit project attracted attention from other regions facing desertification. Rabbits, heroes, or villains. The use of rabbits to combat desertification might seem counterintuitive to some. After all, rabbits are often seen as pests, particularly in countries like Australia, where they are considered an invasive species. Australia has a long and troubled history with rabbits. Introduced in the 19th century, rabbits multiplied rapidly in the absence of natural predators, wreaking havoc on the country's ecosystem. They decimated native vegetation, leading to soil erosion and habitat loss for native animals. The Australian government has spent decades and significant resources trying to control rabbit populations. The key difference between China's and Australia's experiences lies in the careful planning and management of rabbit populations. In Dadbanner, rabbits were introduced as part of a well-defined ecological restoration project. Their numbers were carefully monitored and controlled to prevent overgrazing. Their impact on the environment was constantly assessed to ensure a balanced ecosystem. A green revolution in the desert. The success of the rabbit project in Dadbanner is a testament to the power of innovative, nature-based solutions in combating desertification. It highlights the importance of understanding the delicate balance of ecosystems and working in harmony with nature. This project is just one example of China's commitment to environmental restoration. Across the country, similar initiatives are underway, employing a combination of traditional knowledge and modern technology. The Junma solar power plant, located near the edge of the Kubuqi Desert, is another example of China's green initiatives. This massive solar farm, one of the largest in the world, harnesses the power of the sun to generate clean energy. The solar panels, spread across a vast expanse of desert land, not only provide a sustainable alternative to fossil fuels, but also help reduce desertification. The shade provided by the panels helps cool the ground, reducing water evaporation and creating a microclimate that allows for the growth of vegetation. The story of Dad Banner is an inspiring example of how human ingenuity and respect for nature can transform even the harshest environments. It offers a beacon of hope in the face of global environmental challenges, proving that it is possible to restore degraded land and create a more sustainable future for all.